Hey YouTube, Parson Rick here, sitting out by the shed. Early evening. The sun's about to come out from behind the tree and everything will be all sunny again, but right now I'm in the shade. So, wife and I just got back from, we burned a whole tank of gas in our new truck, like 400 miles. Had to go down to the VA this morning and have a echocardiogram and some labs. My everything's doing really well, healing wise, but for some weird reason my resting heart rate's around 90 or higher, and they were gonna take me off of a lot of the blood pressure medicine because my blood pressure's like 105/70, and then they decided not to. So they did the echocardiogram to make sure everything's okay. And I feel pretty good most of the time. I still got scars, all red and everything. And a little bit of pain, but coughing is better. Sneezing, I can tolerate. So anyway, I've been kind of going through my cigar stash. Like I told you guys, when our brick and mortar went out of business, I just bought a ton of cigars and I'd never smoked any. So I've got a lot that I just can't abide. I've got a little portable fire pit over there. It's probably got like 15 half or 3/4 cigars in them. The bad part is, just like pipe tobacco, I like strong tobacco. I like I like Englishes, Latakia, however, Perique, the stronger, more flavorful stuff. And it's the same with the cigars. I like the Maduros. Well, they're giving me problems. And, if you saw my, my video a while ago about the real strong cigar, I could feel that, right away. So I'm kind of going through them now. This is a my father cigar, and it's a Jaime Garcia Reserva Especial. I've not had one of these. I just noticed that I had a couple of them up in a box. So see, so I'm gonna give it a try, see how it does. I don't have any idea anything about it more than it's kind of dark, so it might be a Maduro because that's usually what I ask for. But I don't know anything about them. So we went down to the VA in Roseburg today. I could get in for the echocardiogram. I could get in sooner in Roseburg. Driving down to Roseburg, it's almost 2 hours than I can here in Eugene. The what I like about is I got there for like 45 minutes early. They took me right in, so by the time it was time for my appointment, I was done and having a bite to eat because I had to have fasting labs this morning. So yeah, got a little Harley. I don't do much with skulls on it, but I picked up this little cigar lighter for pretty cheap at the Harley shop. Some Harley shop somewhere. I'll tell you what, you ever have too much money, you just buy yourself a Harley Davidson. That'll take care of it right away. And of course, we've got 5 of them in my garage. I do not have the cutting off the end knack. Either too much or too little. Cut one off the other day. It was a really good cigar. Um, I don't recall what it was. It was yesterday, all of yesterday. But I know where the wrapper is. And I cut it off and it was just like sucking through a open straw, which got me through the cigar pretty fast. It was a 20, says 2012 on it, big orange letters. I don't remember the brand, the maker, but it's one of those that's kind of smushed. And I kind of, it was one of the first cigars I had that I liked, and so I've got a few of them in my collection there. I don't have a humidor. I just have a bunch of boxes with those little packs in them. My son the other day, he just bought me quite a bit of pipe stuff, including some, he's probably bought me $1,000 worth of pipes. And I come out and I had a cigar. He goes, "What, do you give up on pipes?" I said, "No." I said, "But I've got so many cigars and they don't last like pipe tobacco lasts. The pipe tobacco I have is all jarred up, it's canned up, it'll last for years." I said, "But I'm not sure how long the cigars will last." So if you know what this cigar is, it tastes like it might be a Maduro. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing. Uh, anyway, yeah, it's tasty. So anyway, we went down to the VA and then we drove. I've got another motorcycle ride that I'm putting on with the club, but I'm the road captain, so I lay out the route. And I started laying it out before my surgery because this will be my last one. I've been road captain now for 4 years, almost 5 years, and before that, when I rode for myself, I put on a lot of events, a lot of rides, and I'm kind of tired. Well, before my surgery, I was really tired, and it was too much. So I told the club that this would be my last year, and they needed, somebody else needed to step up to the plate, and they have. They've done really well. But this will be, the last one. I'm ramrodding, I guess. But I love laying out roads. I think I have managed over the last several years and hundreds of miles of taking people on rides my goal is to make sure that nobody on the ride has been on all the roads. And I think I have met that goal over all these years. I've never had anybody tell me they'd been on every road on these rides. And the bad part was we went up today and there was a ride. Many years ago, the club had a ride and it went down this one road. And I was going to use that road because it's a beautiful winding road along the Umpqua River. I was going to use it. Well, today I hadn't been able, with the surgery and everything, I hadn't been able to get it up. It's quite a ways away. It's over, it's probably 140 miles from my house. We hadn't been able to get up there. And we went on it, and the pavement just ends. And I don't know how much distance it is of gravel, but a lot of people don't like to ride on gravel. They don't want to risk their $20,000 motorcycle sliding out on some pea gravel, And just something had happened to the road. It was 2-lane pavement, striped, painted, and it ended in gravel. And I went around to the other end of it, and it was paved, and a good road. So I'm going to have to lay out another route, which is okay because we've done that. you know, although most of the guys in the club haven't done that route. They weren't around back then. So I got to find some more roads. Oh no! But took out the new truck and works pretty good. It's not as much fun as a motorcycle, but you know, I can handle it. It'll still be a while before I can risk the motorcycle. Um, you know, when especially my bigger ones, uh, it requires a lot of upper body strength, and if you happen to have an oops, it could pull my sternum back apart, I think. So, oh my goodness, 11 minutes. Um, Sorry, just rambling today, but I haven't checked in a while. I've got some new subscribers. Don't know what you're expecting, but this is pretty much it. And I'll be back on with some book stuff a little bit later. I just finished an epic series of books that I'd like to recommend, and I'll do that soon. So, God bless. Parson Rick out.